welcome you guys to PTO T100 San Francisco. Holy smokes, those goggles are tight. They're the race day goggles, you know? Yeah, you always forget, like race morning, you're all, pumped up on adrenaline and testosterone, and then you don't even feel pain, and then you put the goggles on a regular day and you're like, this squeezes my eyeballs out. But here we go, alrighty. Woo! I was like, kind of out there, and then I'm like, I think you're supposed to stay in the buoy, so then I came back. The people I saw this morning were getting out there, but I think maybe they go all the way around or something.
How was it? Was it cold?
At first really cold, but once you get used to it, it's not bad at all. Yeah, not bad at all. But at first freezing. That'll be like at 6 a.m. First thing jumping in. It'll be a bit of a shock to the system. Oh, maybe we'll go do another lap.
You doing another lap?
Yeah, I'll go, I think, over to that buoy there. So maybe I'll just point right for that blue boat or something. Nice. That's perfect.
You flew around that time.
That time was quick, yeah. First time was just, I don't know, warming up. Second time, it's good.
Why do the real thing?
Huh?
Why do the real thing?
Do what?
Do the real thing.
What's the real thing?
Escape from Alcatraz.
Oh yeah,
with
yeah.
the bike and then run.
I've heard
Triathlon.
about
It's
it.
Sunday.
Yeah, I think I'll sign up.
Um,
Do you think the registration's still open?
yes.
Okay.
But tough.
Yeah.
The current there is.
Have you ever done it?
What?
Have you ever done it?
Of course not.
Oh, okay.
Think I'm a cuckoo?
Yeah. Do you think if I do it, do you think I could win?
Hold on. It's triathlon. You're good at swimming. Hold on. Piece of history.
I'm good at swimming.
Hold
Did
on.
you say I'm good at swimming?
I'm saying it. Be last. You show up.
Yeah, be last in the water,
no.
huh?
No. You hide over there. Get your man. Say cheese.
Oh, 3, 2, 1, cheese.
66.
66, yeah.
Second. Photo, no video. Gracias, señorita.
Awesome. Always pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know. I mean, the locals all make me feel like I'm a real chicken here. Yuri's ahead by 1 point.
You're gonna change
Second.
that. You're gonna change that this weekend.
I mean, yeah, Yuri's not here, right? So he's gonna get passed. Because 1 point, I think if I get pretty sure even 20th place gets 1 point,
Yeah.
doesn't it? I mean, of course, the top spot's always amazing. But I'm the most focused on being consistent, right? I of course would love to win, but I'm really shooting for another podium finish, and if I can get on any of the podium spots, I'm going to be super happy with. I am quite excited to race Martin van Riel, right? I mean,
He's come from short course. He's an unknown to this distance, right?
yeah, I think he's got 370.3 wins, right? 4.
Yeah, back-to-back wins.
He's got 4?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I think so. 'Cause he's,
Okay.
we've done the interview with him, and he said 4.
4. He's got 4. But still, I think most of those races in fields, it's not like in these fields, so it's still somewhat untested compared to what this is.
Yeah.
But no, great athlete, and so it's always super exciting. I think when the Olympic athletes come, they bring a lot of energy, right? And that's great to have that energy.
But have they got the endurance? That's the thing. We've seen Hayden Wild at the Collins Cup before, and Flora Duffy, and they didn't do so well at the 100k.
We've seen it a lot. I mean, it's kind of the story we like to, it's the story we keep repeating, and so it gets me fired up because yeah, anyways, it gets me very fired up. So I'm excited to see what I can do, and I know he's a great athlete, and it's always just.
Well, he's a good biker as well.
He's just a great athlete all around. I mean, great swimmer, great biker, and great runner. And I don't know. There's so many guys. Obviously, we've got Kyle Smith coming off a really big performance, and so I'm excited to race him. And I think this bike course is going to be one of the hardest bike courses we've seen the T100 do. So yeah, I'm excited for that.
I'm excited as well. And Magnus is back as well after sitting out Singapore.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I would say Magnus is, I guess, kind of the main contender. Everyone's the main contender, so I don't know. That's not really a good way to speak about it.
I know what you're saying. You've got like Ben Canute as well, right? So he's won this 4 times?
Yeah, right. That's the thing. It's like when we talk about this, you pretty much have to talk about every athlete, right? Because it's like, yeah, Ben Canute's won it 4 times. Obviously, huge threat. I mean, we've got Frederick Funk, who I think on this course could do really well with the swim and then strong bike. And then he likes the cooler temps, so then he could have a great run. Yeah, the field's wide open. I mean, we got Gomez, right, coming back. I mean, it's gonna be fireworks.
Did you go to sleep?
No, but I'm jealous of you.
So you won't adapt.
Because it's like 3 a.m. is gonna be like hell, but if you're just like, imagine it would be like a 9 a.m. wake up call, like, or noon. You can wake up for noon.
Stay like 4 hours ahead, hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. It's optimistic, isn't it? Be right. Yeah. Congratulations on Paris, number 2.
Yeah, we'll see. I think I got my like come to Jesus moment when the Netherlands announced their team. And so I'm racing Demi Vollering and Ellen Van Dyke.
They'll be saying, fuck, who's this Taylor Liv girl?
No, it's more like
Nah, I don't think they will. Very cool. Very cool. Oh.
Are you getting every single behind the scenes moment?
Of course I am, Taylor. You never know what makes the cut.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm just hopeful that nothing makes the cut. Yeah, can we veto it? Can we get like final approval?
No. Alright, totally sign that.
How you feeling?
Alright, not too bad.
Excited for the race?
What's that?
Excited for the race?
Very excited, yeah. Yeah, it's been a while without racing at the highest level, but I've been training well. I raced last weekend in Spain and I felt good, so...
I was going to say, you won that race, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not the same level as here, but I felt good, so that's always a good confidence boost. And yeah, exciting to race the best ones in the world again.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's another time you and Ali go head to head as well, which is always exciting.
Oh yeah. So many battles with that guy. I know it's great. It's great that he's still competing. I'm still competing, and with different generations of people. So yeah, it's really good. If I won this race,
Yeah.
well, that would be nice. I mean, to be honest, I don't really know what to expect because I haven't raced these guys for such a long time. That, you know, I've been feeling well. I'm training. So I just want to, you know, do a good race and basically race to the best of my ability and then see how I go compared to the others.
Definitely.
You know, T100, it's only 20 athletes, but all of them are good. So, you know, if you don't have a great day, it's very easy to finish 19th or 18th, you know, and you can still have a decent race because everyone is so good. But that's what you want to see, you know, you want to race the best in the world in a well-organized race in an amazing place like this. So, yeah, it's exciting for triathlon, yeah.
Is there anyone that has caught your attention?
All of them. To be honest, some of them I think I never raced because you know, I didn't race much for the last couple of years, and these young guys are really strong. But obviously, when you have guys like Alistair on the race, even if he has a good day, you know, he's probably the best athlete out there. Or, you know, Sam Long, of course, but Didlev, you know, plenty of names. Yeah.
So where are you heading off to now?
Going on the course. yeah, just check the course. Even though I raced here 11 years ago, I don't remember very well that hill, so I want to ride it. And yeah, just check that everything's fine on the bike. You know, when you build it after the trip, make sure that everything works well. I did a run this morning, just a nice spin now. Yeah.
What time was your run?
Around 7 in the morning.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I was awake since 5 probably. But I prefer hilly courses than flat, you know. Flat courses are for me are the harder ones, you know, when you can just have to keep the position the whole time and it's really hard on your muscles. I always been better with hills, so.
Hey, yeah, we are in beautiful San Francisco. The sun is shining. It's actually a lot warmer than expected, but to be honest, I haven't been in the water yet, so I heard this is pretty cold. But yeah, I'm about to head out to check out the bike course, and I'm excited to see how it will be.
So this is your first T100 race, right? Are you excited?
Yes, I'm definitely excited to join the tour from now on. Yeah, I think it's a stunning location here. The view is just breathtaking, to be honest. I think it's one of the coolest locations I've ever raced. So yeah, hats off to T100 to setting up such a stage for us. Yeah, I'm definitely nervous, but yeah, I'm also very excited. I think it's like a positive nervousness. I think you need to be nervous to be at your best. Yeah, it's a stacked field, and honestly, I have no real expectations other than just giving my best and going hard, and yeah, then I will see. Hello. Good.
Okay. I'm gonna find someone with a zip wheel. Hey. Take a video of it in case, so I can put a shout out. So, I just realised, like my wheel's fine, but I mean, Josh messaged me and found like a small washer on the floor at our home in Brisbane. So it's not much use there. So I just need to find a little washer. I'm sure.
Will the triathlon community come in, do you reckon? Come through for you?
Yeah, hopefully. I feel like Zip is a very popular brand. It's the fastest wheel there is. I'm sure there's a few San Francisco locals with Zips. Hopefully they can help me out with a washer. After Singapore, I took like a week of just doing what I wanted, to be honest. Had a bit of recovery, a bit of downtime. The races, you know, no matter how you do, they take a lot out of me. I think both physically and mentally. And I think these first few races are, you know, they have really big gaps in between them. So I'm not trying to fit anything else in between. I'm kind of just using it as a time to like regroup and just recover and get ready for the next one. Right. So yeah, that's what I was kind of doing between Singapore and San Francisco. And to be honest though, you think you've got a long time, but it comes around so quickly. So yeah, I got in a good recovery, but I also had, I think, like a really good training block into this race. So yeah, no complaints.
Nice. Any nerves going into this race? New competitors coming in?
Yeah. Of course, there's always...
The best matchup as well.
There's always some nerves, and obviously, you know, there's been a lot of talk about all the athletes that have turned up for this race. It's crazy. The start list is pretty insane. So I don't really think about that though, because I think there's no point over analysing things with the competition or the conditions, because I can't do anything about it. Like, I've done my preparation as best as I can. You know, I have a lot of respect for all my competitors. So every race that I turn up to, I know it's going to be, you know, super difficult no matter what. So
just got to give it your 100%, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I can't control what the other athletes do and what kind of form they're in or they're not in. So yeah, it's just about going through my processes and making sure that I do the best I can and make the right decisions for me. And then if I do that, I know that
You'll win.
I'll get the best out of myself. And yeah, win would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. 2 back to back, would that send you right to the top of the table? It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess so, because Luce is on the top and she is, that's, what's that, 2 second places?
2 seconds, yeah.
So yeah, I guess it'd be close, probably no matter what, if I can have a solid race. But yeah, that's also something that I'm not really planning to overanalyze as the season goes on, because it's only 3 scores plus the grand final. So
yeah,
you know, I hope that I can get some really solid scores in early, and then yeah, the pressure will be off somewhat to just try and have the most cracking race in the grand final. So
everyone's teeing themselves up for the best grand final. It's going to be a good race, that one, by the looks of things. I'm quite excited for it.
Yeah. I guess a lot of the details are kind of under wraps. Well, for us athletes anyway, we don't know much, but I think it's going to be exciting. I think that it's an interesting, with a series, you always have to make sure that you are in really good shape for all of these normal races, but then in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, I need to make sure that I am at my absolute best at the end of November, which is super late, a super long year. So that's why I am kind of doing what I'm doing and making sure that I recover from each race, so I can prepare properly for the next T100 race and also have something to give at the end of November. So
True.
That's the plan. Yeah, I've done this race twice, but it was a while ago. It was in 2015.
Did you win?
And 2019. Yeah, I won both times. So I've kind of been looking for, you know, a time to get back to this race, to do it for a third time, but it's kind of never worked out. So when this was announced, I was super excited, but the bike is going to be so hard. It's so challenging. In the Escape from Alcatraz race, it's only like 32 kilometers, the bike, but it takes a while because it's so hilly. So 80k on the course, it's obviously looped course, different to Escape from Alcatraz course, and we don't go up the bigger hill at the end, but yeah, 6 laps of that's going to be brutal. You have to be switched on. There's no real place to relax. There's a little bit of flat in and out of transition, but apart from that, you're going to be climbing or descending. So I'm looking forward to it though, because there's a few elements that you need to have a pretty good technical ability. So hopefully I can handle my bike well and make up time in those sections.
What time are you looking for?
Time?
Have you figured out?
I have no idea.
Not even a prediction?
No, it's going to be the slowest one so far.
Do you reckon?
By far the slowest run. I think and especially the swim, because there's really strong and crazy currents out in the bay, out near the island. So it depends. I think that we're kind of with the current, so it's, at least we're not swimming against it. But I mean, with the unknowns of the swim, with the hilly bike, and just with the run a bit on gravel, I think that's going to take us longer than the heat of Singapore would slow us down.
That makes sense, yeah.
So yeah, I think that it'll be, we'll be out there for longer than we usually are. We started too early. I think we get picked up for the boat at like 3:30 a.m.
That boat's cool though. You seen the boat?
Yeah, the Bell.
Yeah, the Bell. Oh, of course you haven't done it twice before. I'm excited to go on the Bell. Apparently I'm doing the diving with you guys, so.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
we can talk shit before I pin dive in.
You got the aubergine?
Got the aubergine. I've got, the eggplant, aubergine, whatever you call it, to scale, kind of. I mean, stretch it out a bit. To scale now. Taco. Do you reckon I'm the first person to have a taco with vaginal health on their tri suit? I don't know. Put it out to the crowd.
Definitely.
Crabs, STD. So if you're wondering why I'm wearing this with all of these weird emojis, it's because my new sponsor, TeleRx, are sponsoring me. And if you don't know what they are, go check them out, telerx.com. But they are a company where you can get online prescriptions. And these are all the things. Oh, it's a bit tight.
that you can get on there.
Go on then, what's your predictions for the race, Aaron?
For the men's?
Yeah, and women's, go on, do both.
I'll do women's first. Taylor Knibb, Ashleigh Gentle, Paula Finley. I'm almost feeling fairly confident about that one.
Yeah.
For the men's, I'm less. I think it's going to be a bit harder to pick, but I'm going to go. So, I'll say 4 because I feel like I've got to put myself in there. So Martin Van Riel, Kyle Smith, myself, and Sam Long is the 4 in some sort of order. But I think it's going to be Taylor Knibb's going to go from the start, and you won't see her until she crosses the line. Sorry, the other competitors won't see her until they cross the line.